Hey everybody, welcome back to Minor Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Minor Brothers. Today we're going over our top 5 overhyped bottles. Let's get into it.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Before we get started with our top 5 overhyped barrels, please subscribe to the channel, like this video if you haven't yet, and also check us out over on Patreon. We do a lot of cool stuff over there, doing giveaways every month as well, so check us out over there. Matt, before we get into our top 5 overhyped videos, what are we drinking?
Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. You know, it's been a while since we've sort of gone back to this bottle. And we've been talking a little bit about bottles that we've sort of started revisiting from when we first started our journey here.
Yep.
And this is one of them, and you know what? It is freaking delicious. It's hard with so many bottles. We don't go back to a lot of these other ones too often, but that's a great bottle. Just a great one.
Fantastic. So we're going over our top 5 overhyped barrels. Or bottles.
Yep.
Sorry. Long night for me. So, top 5 overhyped bottles.
And
These are in no particular order.
Yeah, I think you're going to notice a trend with them as we go.
And this is, for us, this is the value that we see in them. Like, these people, everybody's out there looking for them, going secondary crazy, literally just going nuts over these bottles. And they're good. We're not saying they're not good.
Some of them are good. I don't think one of them is that great.
Yeah.
But the other ones are pretty good.
They're not worth the secondary market.
No, people are hyping them up so much that they keep driving that secondary value higher and higher.
Absolutely. All right, so no particular order, Matt. Knob Creek 15.
I will say this is probably the one I hate the most out of all of them. And it's not... I like Knob Creek. I actually like Knob Creek 12, I think, the most.
I do, too. This is just over-oaked.
100% over-oaked. And for the cost of this bottle... this was the highest, price Knob Creek that we've spent, and I regretted it right after I opened it. I ended up giving the other 2 that I had away because other people that were they were more into oakier stuff. I'm like, hey, try this, whatever. Couple $100 loss on my part, but it is what it is. Lesson learned. Definitely way over oaked for the value of this bottle.
Absolutely. All right, the next one, a bottle we love.
We love this bottle. Bland's. It is delicious. However, Pat, what's your value on this bottle?
If you're paying $160 for this, you're an idiot.
And I was an idiot.
I was about to say that.
It was hyped up when I was first trying to get into some other bottles, and everybody was like, "Oh, Bland's," and I'm like, "Okay, I gotta find this thing." And I went through 5 states. I ended up being in Florida when somebody was like, "I do have one. It's $160," and I was like, "I shouldn't do it. It's a $50, $60 bottle." And I did it because I was like, I got to find out the hype. Is it worth it? Whatever. It was overhyped. This is a very good bottle. These should be on the shelves all day long at $60. And at $60, I would buy these all day long. In fact, when they are at retail, what do? We buy them because we drink them because they are good. Yeah. They are not over $100 good.
No.
So people hype it up way too much. Yeah, the bottle looks cool. You get the little horsey. You know what I mean? Once again, that should not go into your overall... It's about drinking what's inside of it.
Yep.
These get overhyped. Don't go chasing them for a crazy amount of money because you're going to be disappointed in the long run.
Absolutely.
All right, Pat. This next one is the same thing. This one's a $26 bourbon.
This is because of the name on it.
100%.
Weller Special Reserve. Because it says Weller on it, people go in there like, oh my god, it's Weller, it's Weller, it's Weller. It's not great juice.
No.
This is actually probably one of my least favorite ones.
This is... I don't hate this one. I just don't think... This is a $20, $26 bourbon, and it drinks at a $26 bourbon level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I actually would take some other $20 ones over this one.
110%.
People will pay like $100 for these things.
Yep.
And I'm like, why? This is not $100. This is not $130 or whatever.
This isn't even a $75 bottle.
No. It ggets overhyped because of the Weller name.
It's
100%.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to chase something, chase the full proofs. Chase the Weller 12s.
The 12 and the 107, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
So chase the other ones. Don't chase this one. This one, just because it has Weller on it, it's not... Definitely not in the same realm.
Yeah, it will leave you let down. Next one, we had to get in a lottery.
This was a huge letdown.
Huge letdown. Elmer Tilly.
And I think this one had some like strawberry, and I forget what the other notes were in it. It was very, very light. It was very smooth. It was very easy drinking.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a bad bourbon, but secondary market and how hard this is to get, it's like $300.
The fact that it's a $40 bottle that is going for $400 in the secondary market, this again is not worth $75 for this bottle.
It's not, definitely not. Don't chase it expecting it to be this, amazing thing.
It's good juice. It's very light. It's very, very light. It's not complex. It is very basic. But
like for me, my top when I'm going on this one would maybe be like $80, but I'm not going to buy them all the time at $80 even.
I wouldn't. I
don't even think it'd be worth that much. I'd probably buy one more at that price just to have it.
If I'm spending $80 on something, I'm going to get something that has more to it, more complexity, and there's a lot of other options out there and higher proof. Because this thing's, 90 proof. Last time I remember, like, we drank even less than that. I feel like.
Yeah, it's definitely gets way too hyped up, and you'll notice that most of these things are in the Buffalo Trace lineup, and they have done a good thing about really hyping up the entire lineup and really pushing the secondary market on almost everything way up there. So Pat, let's bring in the very last one, which this one is also
E.H. Taylor small batch.
I do love the E.H. Taylor lineup. I will say that. I love the single barrel the most.
The single barrel,
hands down, absolutely killing it.
I like the single barrel more than the barrel proof.
I actually did too. And maybe we just have a really good single barrel. You know what I'm saying? Versus the barrel proof one that we have. I don't know. We're gonna do some more blinds and stuff coming up. But this bottle right here,
when you got this
$40 bottle,
I thought we fucking landed something huge, and I tried it, and I'm like, I've had better.
That's exactly my thought. So, and we got this at retail, thankfully. Yep. So we paid $40 for it. However, I see people paying $140, $150 for this, and it's just like you're gonna be let down so much.
Yeah.
The hype for E.H. Taylor is crazy. And I think, like, I'd pay $100 for an E.H. Taylor single barrel.
I'd rather grab, like, the barrel 33 or 31
than
pay that just regular price. I feel that's a better bottle than this. It's not worth it at that much money.
These bottles definitely get hyped up way too much. And once again, all except for the
$50, this is a great bottle. At $50, like it's not great. It's good. But
if I was going over $50, like I said, I'd be paying $100. If I'm paying $100, I'm only going to do that for like the single barrel one.
I'm passing on it
because the single barrel one's a $60 bottle, which I feel is worth at least $100.
Yeah, I would say that too.
But this one, the small batch, hyped up way too much. It's the bottom of the line wrong one. It's supposed to be a $40 bourbon. It's nothing special. If you get your hopes up, I think you'll be let down paying $100 and something for this bottle.
Absolutely. Well, that's our list. Drop us down some comments about what your thoughts are of our list, what your bottles are, and if you think we're totally wrong, then you tell us down there so we can tell you that you're wrong.
And it doesn't matter though, because I want to know what other bottles are overhyped too. Because I feel like there's a lot more than just this list. This was just our top 5.
Absolutely.
But I think there's a lot more, and I want to see what you guys think for your, to add to the list.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for following us along. Everybody, have a good day.